Jalu here again. So in this particular video, I'm going to be showing you practically how to sell a coin, then how to move a coin from one exchange to another. All right, and I'm also going to be explaining what I meant in one of my previous videos, what I meant by network or a blockchain. All right. So in the last video I was talking about how to sell and buy coins, right? So right here I want to sell all my BNB for USDT, right? So I've clicked on sell, right? So I think it has already gone through. All right, it has already gone. So you can see it here. I now have USDT worth of $21. You can see it right here. I now have USDT worth of $21 because I sold my BNB. I sold all of my BNB. Like I said in the previous video, if you don't want to sell all the coins, you can put down the fraction of the coin that you want to sell, and the system will just take your order. All right. So right here you can see it is showing all the coins I have. Now this USDT, I want to send it. Meanwhile, you can not only USDT, you can send some other coins from one exchange to another, or like that. So in this case, I want to send right, I want to send my USDT from this particular exchange, which is Binance Exchange. I want to send it to another exchange. All right, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Gates.io, Gates Exchange. All right, it is another centralized exchange that is like Binance. So the interface is almost the same thing. I believe you are going to understand it too. All right, so now please pay attention. I have clicked on USDT, right? If I want to receive, listen, if I want to receive USDT, all right, I will click on deposit. Let's say somebody wants to send USDT to me, or I want to send USDT from another exchange to this exchange, this particular exchange that I have opened. It means I'm going to deposit, right? Just like your bank account. All right, you deposit, right? If you want to receive, you click on deposit. But if you want to withdraw, that is, I want to take this USDT from this exchange to another place, I will now click on withdrawal. All right, I will now click on withdrawal. So I've clicked on withdrawal, and I've clicked on send via crypto network. All right, now it is asking I should put the address, which is like the account number, right? Then I should put the network, right? And then I should put the withdrawal amount. All right, it is just as if you are sending from one bank account to another. It just use the idea of your normal bank. You need a bank account. All right, you need a bank account number, which is like the address. All right, then you need a network. All right, you write the bank, right? You write the bank that you want it to be sent to. All right, and then the amount. All right, so the information I'm going to put here, I must have received it from either the person who I want to send to, or the other exchange that I want to get. So in this case, I want to send to Gate Exchange, so I'm going to go to Gate Exchange to get the address. All right, so I'm going to, let me get it now. So I'm right here at Gate Exchange. I am right here at Gate Exchange. You can see the interface looks like that of Binance, right? You can see home, the same thing that you saw there: home, trade, futures. This one's own is moments, and then you can see assets. In Binance it is called wallet. So like I said, just understand the concept. No matter what the exchange writes it as, you will understand what they are trying to say. All right, so I've clicked on assets, right? Remember, it is USDT in particular that I want to send, right? So I'm going to be looking for USDT. You see it right here. All right, you can see it is showing spots up, it is showing assets up. All right, so I will click on USDT, right? And then it is telling me deposit. Remember, it is this particular exchange that is receiving. It is this particular bank account, let me say it like that, it is this particular bank account that is trying to receive. All right, so I'm supposed to get the account number from this particular Gate exchange. All right, so that is why I'll be clicking on deposit. Remember, on Binance, on the other exchange, I was withdrawing, because I'm trying to take away the USD that is there and put it here. So here I am depositing. All right, so I will click on on-chain deposit. Now see what I mean by it is still the same USDT. Look here, it is still the same USDT that I want to send, but USDT is built on different networks, on different blockchains. So I'm looking for that particular network, right? Now there are different networks that have USDT. Remember the examples I gave about Chidalu having different hotels in different places. All right, so there's a particular manager that I want, in this case 21 USDT to be sent to, $21 to be sent to. All right, so now you have ETH, which is the Ethereum network, you have Tron network, you have BSC, also called BEP20, you have Gate exchange, you have Kava, you have EOA, you have Texas, Solana, so many of them, so many networks. All right, but so far, as for the one that I've used, Tron, because just like your bank charges you for doing some transactions for you, these networks will charge you little amounts. Some are not little, actually, some are not little, but from all of them, the one that I've seen that is cheapest is Tron. There are some others that I've not tried though, so you can also try it and check. But there are some that are really expensive, like ETH is very expensive. I think BSC too is now beginning to be expensive, but Tron has always maintained a very low fee, a low gas fee. All right, a low transaction fee. All right, so I'm going to be clicking on Tron. You can see it's Tron/TRC20. all right, that is the network. That is why in my other videos where I talked about mistakes to avoid, I said make sure you check the network or the blockchain that you are sending with. All right, now see, each of these you can see the address they have. After clicking the one that I want, right, you can see that an account number, an address has been shown here. Let's say I change this to ETH. You can see that this set of alphabets and numbers has changed. So don't go and mistake all of them. If you know it is TRC20 you are using, use TRC20 down to the end. So take for instance, I want to use TRC20. Like I said, it has cheap rates, right? Cheap transaction rates that they are going to charge me. That's why I prefer using it. All right, so I want to receive USDT on the Tron network, and that is why I've copied the bank account number. All right, in this case it is called address. All right, I have copied it from Gate exchange. Now remember, I want to send from Binance to Gate exchange, so I'm going back to Binance now, right? You can see here, so I'm going to be clicking on network, right? You can see those same things that was shown in the other Gate exchange is what is being shown here. You can see Tron, TRC20, BNB Smart Chain, BEP20, Polygon, Ethereum, and so on and so forth, EOS, all those things that we saw there, you are seeing it here again. So because I copied the address of Tron network, it is Tron network. It is Tron network I'm going to choose here. Do you understand? So there are some people, they will go and copy that of BEP20, come here and now click something else. You are just throwing money into, and that fund you may not be able to get it back. So if it is TRC20 that you have picked from that particular place, you come here and you put the same thing. If it is BNB20, you come here and pick the same thing. If it is EOS, you come here and pick the same thing. If it is Optimism, you pick the same thing. Don't go and change the information, right? So I believe this has been explained, right? So that's what I mean by network or blockchain. There are so many networks. So how do I put it? There are so many destinations. There are so many destinations with different addresses. All right, my hotel in South Africa has a different address. My hotel in Kenya has a different address, and so on and so forth. All right, so it is asking me for that address that I have selected the network, which is Tron, right? Then it is asking me for that address that I copied from Gate Exchange. It is asking me to paste it here on Binance. All right, so I've clicked on it. All right, it's going to now ask me how much I want to withdraw. How much you can like I said, the minimum is 10, so you can type 11, you can type 12, you can type any amount of the list is 10. Any other number that is not 10 and above is what you can put. All right, or you can just simply put max, which is the maximum amount that you have in your the maximum amount of USDT that you have in your Binance wallet. All right, so you can choose max. In my own case, I want to choose max. You can see that it is $21 that I am sending, but because Tron has collected their own network fee, you can see it here, because they have collected their own network fee, the money has reduced. All right, so there are, like I said, there are some networks that you click and the amount that some will even charge up to $5. All right, so far from the ones that I've used, Tron is the cheapest, and that is why I'm sticking with Tron. You can try others. If there's anyone that is cheaper than Tron, also let me know too. All right, so that is it. And then when I click on withdraw, all right, when I click on withdraw, it's going to ask for some form of, because Binance wants to be sure that it is me who is making this transaction. Okay, Binance wants to be sure that it's me. They want to confirm if it is me, that it is I who is actually taking this transaction. All right, so it's going to ask for some of my details. It's going to send verification number to my email. Of course, I cannot show you all of that, but it is also going to check. It's also going to ask you for different. It may ask you for some other things. All right, they just want to be sure that nobody is tampering with your accounts. All right, so I'm going to be clicking on confirm. All right, you can see that it is going to be asking me different things. It is asking for authentication number from my authentication app and so on and so forth. So let me quickly do that. I'm going to pause this now. So I just put in all the details that Binance asked me for, my private details that I cannot show in this video. So yours too, they are going to send all the information that you need, and when you put it, it is going to go just like it is telling me that the withdrawal is in process. All right, so I have to go back to Gate Exchange and check if the money has come. Okay,